listen to President Lee Ki-sung's main message. Today, in this 1483rd Cheonshim Won special devotion, thank you for coming. Today, we filled up this Cheonshim Wangnim Palace, offering our devotion that could move heaven. Through the devotion of the physical earth, not only those who are on the earth, but of the spirits up in the spiritual are also giving the almost devotion. If the person on earth will be wearing to the Cheonshim robe, the spirits will be also be wearing those Cheonshim robes. So our vital energy will be offered up to the spirits, and our spiritual body receiving this vital energy. Through this devotion, we'll be able to develop our spirit self even more, and we truly believe that the absolute good spirits will be able to be with us today. 18,000 places with 40,000 people are connected to the main branch. In the Cheonan Special District, 215 people are currently on the main branch. Every day they are currently connected to the main branch, coming in person. This kind of devotion, I feel that we are moving toward with the devotion that could move the heavens. In Cheongsong Gyoe, there'll be 58 are participating. 53 people are participating in Iksan Church. 42 people in Cheonan Church. 40 people in Changwon Church. And Daegu Ilshin are also offering the devotion. The Cheonan Special District is absolutely one with the main branch, and also for the Iksan pastor of Iksan, the pastor also served as a special attorney in the Cheonshim Won. In Heavenly Japan, in Sendai Church, 122 people are offering devotion, even though the church leader is not currently on the church, but they are offering this kind of devotion. In Masuyama Church, 115, Nagano Church, 88, Fukuoka Church, 65, Kashiwa Church, 53, Oita Church, and Heavenly Japan Cheonshim Won, 50. Through they are giving devotion in these numbers. Internationally, in the Heavenly Central and South America, 40 spiritual workshop participants also connected to the main branch, and also the West Africa branch are also connected to the Gashia Church commemorates their 600th night vigil. Also, the Songhwa 21-day Yongsong workshops, the trainings, they're currently not here, but they are in the Hyojinjeong, attending the workshop in Hyojinjeong. 2-day workshop in Hyojinjeong. After the report of the Hyojinjeong, a lot of people are requesting to go to the Hyojinjeong. That's the reason why they are currently participating in the workshop in Hyojinjeong. We truly believe there will be more different programs, diverse programs in the future in Hyojinjeong. I truly believe it will be a holy place where people with pure hearts will be able to resonate much faster. Long-term trainees are 809 currently at the training center. General 40-day workshop are 352, and spiritual trainees are 457. again, today 450 leaders from Heavenly Japan are also giving devotion. So this time is a time of great spiritual energy that could become the devotion that could move the heaven and help the swift release of True Mother. All of the negative energy that is upon South Korea right now, we should offer our devotion so that we could see the new light of day. Today, Pastor Song In-yeol gave this message. We truly believe True Mother will be victorious in this 122 second day of this suffering. Currently in this cold weather in the Seoul Detention Center, Cheonwon Church, Guri Church, 관악, 가평, 일산, 남양주, 광명, 광주, 양평, 성남, 안양, 금천, 안산, and the elder pastors are currently in the detention center. They are crowded in that place and offering their devotion and Holy Mother on our True Mother. True Mother is the great mother who was able to fulfill the providence of the heaven and be able to fulfill the dream of heavenly parent. Today in the 1483 Cheonshim Won special devotion, this time become the devotion we could be loving and uniting and forgiving for the sake of True Mother. Let us give our devotion, and I really pray that heaven could work for the health of True Mother and the protection of True Mother Aju. Every day is such a very hard day. It is the day that we could barely go through. We don't know when the suffering will end. And also, True Mother, going through this suffering, let us offer our utmost devotion and prayer so that this suffering could be shortened. Through the Cheonshim Won devotion, continuously, when we offer our devotion, last week there was this testimony that was given. It was given by Miura Tobuaki. It's in Kitachiba Machido Church, and this is her reflection. When I first had the diagnosis of a cancer in my lymph nodes, it's been 12 years since the diagnosis. Through the chemotherapy, I was able to keep a stable state. However, last year there was reannexion of the cancer. So from April to September, I had continued the chemotherapy. Yesterday, I saw the diagnosis again, and there was. I was told by the doctor that my cancer has become smaller. So through that diagnosis, I was able to complete the second chemotherapy, but that path was not easy. I was hospitalized for 3 weeks because of the chemotherapy. There was this small cancer cell or tumor that was within me, but that tumor couldn't be seen. So the hospital doctor said you could get off the chemotherapy easy, but after thorough diagnosis again, those tumor became bigger. So just before I was I was not hospitalized. That tumor became on the same uh, size. So with that, I really felt that this is a battle between God and Satan. So with my wife, I thought that I will offer everything that I could do through the Hundok resonance, calling out prayer, uh, on offering papers and attending the night vigil. And all of the I was attended all of the Chanyang sessions during the Great Works. I was my daughter, who is currently living in the United States, with the members in the USA, was giving calling out prayers for my health. But after a week, the tumor that was within my lymph nodes miraculously disappeared. With the emotion and with the great heart of gratitude, I was so surprised. The doctor also said this is a very rare case where the doctor originally said this is cancer that full recovery is very rare, but the doctor said it was truly miraculous that all of the tumor was completely gone. I feel that chemotherapy helped, but I truly feel also through the devotion of the members in my church and through the 찬양 역사 and by attending Cheonshim Won devotion every day, I truly believe that the spiritual devotion was met. So for the healing, in the Bible, it is written that young people will be seeing the visions and old people will be dreaming dreams. I really experienced two great dreams. The first dream was like True Mother herself made a porridge and fed me with the porridge, and I really felt that True Mother is truly my mother. And the second dream, Shinchunim appeared and told me that these types of food are good for your health, and he offered me food on the table. I said to Shinchunim, I will do my utmost best to attend you, and I was able to embrace with Shinchunim. And through that dream, I really truly realized felt that this is the era where we should be one with the Shinchunim and Shinungnim generation. Thank you. I really feel grateful for everybody who was praying for me and giving devotion. This global network of prayers is opened by True Mother through the Cheonshim Won devotion, and it is a special grace. And I offer a great gratitude to Heavenly Parent, True Parents, for giving us this grace. 아주. The important message is that this member gave everything that he could do with his wife. Everybody, he was able to give hunduke every day, bowing conditions, hunduke, offering papers, and attending the Cheonshim Won devotion. Also, through the devotion of the daughter and the members of the daughter's church, through their calling prayer, it was able to see this miraculous event happen, unfold. Everybody, we should all be able to give all of the devotion we could offer at an individual level, family level, and the church level. Some people say that it's really important for your sleeping rhythm to be able to sleep at 10 p.m. to 1 p.m. and this kind of messages were shared through the SNS, but when we see the miracles happen on the opposite uh, of the secular realm. If in the most important time where we should be sleeping, but if we offer our devotion in this time and we are able to resonate with Heavenly Parent in this time, we will be able to receive more grace and healing energy through Heavenly Parent through this time. And this kind of grace is unknown to the secular world. But for us, we know through the testimonies of the grace of the Cheonshim Won. Today, we were able to listen to the testimonies of the Youngsong's spiritual attendance because the 40-day period is coming to an end. And through their testimonies, where they receive this grace, and through their testimonies, I really felt that a lot of people will be inspired to also go attend the 40-day Yongsong spiritual worship. The first trainee, Kim Hyung-ae, was in a family who was disabled, but the mother was offering devotion, and through the devotion of the mother, he was able to attend the 40-day general workshop and able to resonate with Heavenly Parent's heart. And he had his determination. He made his determination that he will deep root his faith through this spiritual 40-day workshop. And he was able to also listen to the voices of heaven and be able to determine himself to go on a overseas missions. All of the family was supportive of him. Even his family, when he told his father that he will go to the overseas mission, his father was approved that you should live your own life. He truly became the person. He determined himself that he will be able to stand up even though he falls 10 times. Every time he will be able to stand up. That was his resolution. The second testimony was given by Chu Yeonjong, and this was a very important testimony. It was a testimony that we could truly feel that the spiritual world and the absolute good ancestors was through 1 year through 권원정, Parani, Sister Parani gave a very good testimony. It's a very long name. Anyways, she is a blessed family of the Cambodia and Thailand, a blessed family, and they're a very precious family. They're a family that are truly working for the peace of the world and offering the devotion of 10,000 bows for her heavenly true mother. Through the devotion, she was able to truly feel the love of Heavenly Parent and able to feel the sorrowful heart that really aches her heart. And through that connection and communication with the heavens, and being in that position, she has testified how great and how grateful we should be for the Cheonshim Won providence. Cheonshim Won, she realized that Cheonshim Won is the biggest gift that Heavenly has prepared for us. It is the key of the faith, and it is a barrier that could protect our children. And she resolved herself that she will give her utmost devotion and she will live her life to the fullest to offer her to repay the grace that she received. Today, another testimony was given by Jang Ye-dam, and her father was actually in the security team in the training center. Appeared in a lot of members' dreams, and the members could see him also being security, protecting the training center. But yes, when he was passing, he gave a very good, very important message to the children that they should attend the 40-day workshop and being able to go. They should be able to get the blessing. He also told me his dream was to see his daughters getting the blessing, but he was not able to see that. Actually, Jang Yeonam's mother was a Christian member, but when she was able to listen to the principle, she was able to accept the words and become a unification member. And she's a really good mother that was able to really implant the faith to their daughters, and if they really inherit the faith of their parents, she'll be able to become a precious person that could be able to testify Heavenly Parent at your parents. This Yongsong spiritual trainers, there's a lot of precious people who attended this 40-day workshop. Yajima Gento, he said he lived low. It was 2025 was the lowest point of his life, where his blessing matching didn't go well. But he had hope because he was able to grasp true parents. He felt that urge to go to the 18th spiritual workshop. When you look at the trainees who went to the trainees, when you look at the trainees who are participating in the 4-day workshop Yongsong, there are a lot of trainees who are thinking about the blessing and really searching for the blessing. But they are actually reviving their faith through the passionate prayer where they be on fire. They actually became a turning point of their life and become a renewed person, and made the resolution that they will go the life of faith. And he gave a testimony listening to the True Parents Life course. He was shocked, and he realized that this is a very crucial era where he should be living the fullest, and he had the determination that he will be living for the sake of True Mother. And that is a very precious heart. There are a lot of people who felt the urge to hide because of the criticism that our church are facing, and I believe a lot of people also went through the same experience. But when you look at the history where Jesus was going to the path of the cross, where were the disciples? There was no disciples to actually follow the path of Jesus. Peter was looking at Jesus from far away, and that was True Father's words. And in our holy songs, there's a lyric that accuses Peter for there are also former members within our Unification Church who accuse our church more than those of the Christian members. And a lot of our members who are going to the joke, and whenever they see the news, and see the criticism of our church, there might be people saying that, oh, I'm not a unification member, and all of those things that you are denying will be recorded in the spirit world. And when you go to the spirit world, and when they ask you the question, what were you doing when True Mother was in the soul detention? If you were able to give the word that I was at the detention center, offering the utmost devotion in the detention center in the cold winter, if you're able to give that testimony and say that through those devotion, 효진님 and 훈재님 I was able to meet 효진님 and 훈재 through the devotion. If you're able to give that kind of devotion up to Heavenly Parent, True Parents, this period is a time where you could actually feel and meet Heavenly Parent, and you can feel that True Father is working, and you could feel that 효진님, 흥진님, Demon is working in the spirit realm. It was also a time that you could feel your absolute good ancestors supporting you, and this is a very there are a lot of people who were following Jesus who never actually able to meet Jesus. There are people who just came and go, but for us, we know the truth of the providence. We know that we were educated about true Heavenly Parent and True Parents. We know that how True Father is working in the spirit world, how True Father is working in the spirit world, and how 효진님, 훈지민, 태모님 is working, and we know how the absolute good spirits and the absolute good ancestors are working. We know how to resonate and to able to tune in our frequency with the Cheonshim. We were educated, and we are always getting this education. We now are living in such a profound era. This is the final days of the providence of restoration. This is the final fruition period. If we deeply resonate with the depth of the providence, we would understand how great this grace of Cheonshim Won is. That this Cheonshim Won, the grace of Cheonshim Won, will be able to make the church. We could be the grace that could revive your church. And we'll be able to feel Father working, and you'll be able to see a lot of amazing things happening in Cheonshim Won. If that makes happen, then heavenly unified Korea will be fulfilled. Through Heavenly Parents and True Parents, they should know Heavenly Parents and True Parents. It should be the world where we should be loving each other, and we should strive for the ideal world. That is the reason why we are offering our ultimate devotion and praying and witnessing to them. There's a lot of important things in life, but the most important thing in my life should be the witnessing. Everything we do as a living is actually a side hustle. A main job for the heavenly tribal messiahs is witnessing. We know that as best minutes, if we determine ourselves and go for it in this 2026, Heavenly Parent will be working, and True Parents will be working powerfully as you. Thank you, President Lee Ki-sung, for giving that grace-filled message. Let us offer him another big round of applause for that message. Next will